21-3 here with 15-14 to play. First half action. And as you mentioned, Kent, before the timeout, Tom Brown shuffling in off his bench, several players, keeping everyone fresh today.
Here in the corner, three put up, missed. That's Jonas Carlisle, freshman from San Antonio, Texas. Also on the floor for the Buffs, Trayvon Fuller, 5'9" sophomore from Arlington. Austin Shelley, 6'2" freshman from Melbourne, Australia. Who am I overlooking there? Parker Nielsen, 6'4" freshman from Prescott, Wisconsin, who saw quite a bit of playing time last year. And then Jesse Oweezy, who was in the starting lineup. He's kind of like the grandfather out there right now.
That's right.
Here's an air ball put up. Near side by Haggerty. Oweezy with the rebound. Carlisle has seen his minutes increase the last couple weeks. Shelley, cross court to Carlisle, up top to Fuller. Yeah. Knocks it down.
Yeah, we've seen Fuller in practices and in some of the games that he's gotten in limited action. He can shoot the basketball from the perimeter. I mentioned Champions College from Houston, the Gulf Coast Collegiate Athletic Association.
Ball kicked outside to Rashadre Wilson. He loses it.
You know, for the Buffaloes offensively, the shots are going to be there. And so Tom Brown wants his guys still taking good shots and probably working a little bit of clock unless you're out in transition. But
that was a long three missed by Austin Shelley.
He's another new player for the Buffaloes that has had a really good start, provided some spark off the bench.
Here's Wilson. He averages 18.7 points. The averages for this Champions College team are high because there's only 6 guys that play. They're averaging 81 points a game. Oweezy has the ball picked away. He caught it, brought it down around his knees, and that's not good. Thomas turns it over, ahead to Oweezy.
Oh,
and the flush.
That gets the towels out and waving. The kids telling Jesse Oweezy they like that dunk there.
These kids like dunks.
Yeah, the dunks.
Here's one inside. Short one missed by Siren Ward. Nielsen kicks it up top to Fuller.
Good passing.
Carlisle in the corner has his shot blocked. Back to Shelley. Little floater underneath. Yeah. Nice pass to Oweezy.
Yeah, he saw Jesse the whole time in midair. It looked like Austin was going to shoot it, but he knew exactly what he was doing.
They have worked on that before.
Good pass to Oweezy in the finish.
28-3 Buffs. Here's a drive, and we're going to have a foul.
WT foul.
That was Rashadre Wilson taking it to the hoop. Oweezy with the foul. His first, the team's first.
Yeah, look at that replay.
That foul sends.
They have some quickness. I mean, they have some players that can get to the rim. It's just a matter of can they finish because they're just smaller. 6 foot, 6'1", 6'1". Evan Cardonis from Missouri City, he's listed at 6'4", and then Ervil Mackey, the tallest player on the team, sophomore from Houston, at 6'7". The 3 sports that they offer at Champions College: baseball, obviously men's basketball, and soccer.
Buffs up 28-4 after Wilson knocks down one of his 2. We've got a whistle inside. Foul against Champions. This is going to go against Whitaker. No, excuse me, Wilson. His first.
So with just the 6 players today, Kent, do we go NBA rules and you get 6 fouls? They got to be careful. Champions College, you can't get into foul trouble with just 6 players.
You're playing short. There was a miss in the corner by Fuller. Shelley with the drive, took a step. Our officiating crew today: Mike Yell, Damon Thomas, and John Shepf. We got a timeout on the floor. When we come back, it'll be Champions basketball. 11:51 to play in the first.
20% from the field. They made a couple of threes. Again, playing hard with just 6 players on the roster. But WT in control here in the first half.
Champions basketball inside. Shot thrown up by Mackey, no good. Wise with the rebound. Down at the other end, a three by Fuller, off the mark. Said Wise, it's Jonas Carlisle out there at the guard. Here's Wilson. In. Picks up his dribble. Now he's going to throw it in the backcourt. Nielsen picks it up. Parker drives in, puts it up and in.
Stealing score, Parker Nielsen.
Buffs hitting 55% from the floor, defensively limiting Champions to 29%. Here's Whitaker for three. Missed everything.
The basketball.
40-13 our score. 6:40 to play here in the first. Exhibition contest between West Texas A&M and Champions College.
Good job getting out in the passing lane there by Whitaker.
Carlisle back to Fuller. Almost airmails it to Shelley. Here's Shelley in the corner for three. Won't go, but he's knocked into the front row. It's going to be a foul charged against Whitaker. His first, team's second.
And they have been smart with the fouls. Again, playing with just the 6 players. That was a good defensive possession. I mean, they made the Buffs work the ball around, you know, with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Just the closeout was too aggressive trying to block that shot, and he just flattened Shelley in the corner.
Austin knocks down the first of 3. He is 6 of 6, make it 7 of 7 on the season.
Yeah, his skill level for a young player, very impressive.
He converts all 3. Gives the Buffs a 30-point lead at 43-13. Here's a drive and a block coming over the back. The clean block, Carlisle.
Yeah, just uses his length there, put that left hand up in the air and blocked it cleanly.
Most recently, Champions played Eastfield College in Dallas this past Saturday. There's a rebound, put back, missed by Ward. Shelley with the rebound. Fuller from the corner. Got it.
It's a good pass from Nielsen as well.
Good ball movement for the Buffaloes. After this game, the Champions are off until Saturday when they'll play North Lake College. It caught them before the drive started.
You know, the Lone Star Conference on the men's side, there's a lot of good records right now. As in fact, over half the league has a winning record. And then you've got at the top Lubbock Christian 9-0, Commerce 6-0, UT Tyler 6-0, the Buffs 10-1. International with an impressive record at 7-1, and then Angelo State 7-2, followed by Kingsville, Texas A&M Kingsville at 6-2. We know they play some really good basketball in the LSC.
Thomas misses both free throws. Now we've got a scrum at midcourt. Jump ball called. Alternating possession gives the ball to WT.
The interesting thing, though, Kent, is that even though we have seen LCU and we've also seen Midwestern State, there's been no conference games played to this point. Those were non-conference games.
And Eastern New Mexico.
That's right. Yeah, Eastern New Mexico as well. Which I think that's going to be a team that gets better and better as the season goes on.
Oh, Austin Shelley, talk about getting better and better. Strong move, little spin at the end, and finishes it off. 50-point lead, 67-17. There's a reverse miss to Weezy with the rebound. At some point, you expect the basketball with the rubber band on it to come out.
Yep.
Wallace, he'll drive, feeds a Weezy. Short kiss off the glass.
Yeah, good two-man game there between Wallace and Oweezy.
Addison Wallace.
Thomas thought about a three. To Whitaker. He'll take the three. Addison Wallace with the rebound. The Cleburne native. Outlet to Blankley. Sees an open hole. Tried to get fancy to a Wheezy and misfired on the pass. Got to stay focused here. It's easy to lose your focus, and then you don't accomplish what this game set out to be.
What is the level of fancy that Tom Brown will allow, right? He won't allow the turnovers, that's for sure.
Yeah, Buffs turn it over on the inbound. Here's Whitaker. Cross court to Ward. He'll put it off the glass, in, and a foul on Shelley.
Buffalo foul. Austin Shelley, his first personal.
For Austin, that's his first. Second team foul against the Buffaloes.
3-point play. Sarah Ward.
So Champions College gets on the board here in the second half.
At the line for the and one and knocking it down, Siren Ward. Makes it 69-20. Blankley and Wallace. Cross court to Shelley. Outside to Wallace, and he took a step. He hopped as he started his drive.
He had the right idea of putting it on the deck, but feet weren't set. You see that call often. Back-to-back turnovers for the Buffaloes.
Down at the other end. Blankley says Siren Ward's not going to have an easy shot. Knocks it out of bounds, and we've got a timeout on the floor.
But really, other than that, solid play and a strong performance here in the exhibition game.
Inbounds comes into Whitaker. Tries to drive on Wallace. Kicks it out near corner. Ward from the paint. No, Wallace with the rebound.
That was really good defense by Carlisle. Made it very difficult.
Blankley to Wallace. He'll put up a three. Won't go, but there with the follow. Hayden Blankley says, let me play the five.
Hayden Blankley.
He has put on a show here today.
71-20 Buffs.
Maybe he got new shoes. I'm not sure. Extra spring for 23 today.
There's Haggerty, double team. Kicks it near side to Whitaker. Misfires on three. Wallace with the rebound, his fifth.
WT out rebounding 40-17.
Jonas Carlisle misses the three, but a Wheezy there tries to put back. Ball's deflected. Wallace goes for the steal, can't get it. Thomas inside, high off the glass, no. Wallace with his sixth board. Ahead to Shelley, who's undercut. Can't get it to go.
You're seeing some what you would term as some wild circus shots being attempted by Champions College, but it really can't help it because they get into the paint. It's difficult. Here's Shelley attempting a tough shot as he's fouled, so he'll get a couple free throws. But
Austin knocks down his first. That foul went against Devias Whitaker. That's his third. Champions second of the half. Second shot's up and good. Shelley goes to the bench. Cameron Bell returns to the lineup for the Buffaloes. 14-30. Wallace and Awuzie return to the floor. Here's Ward with the drive. Can't get his shot to go. Shelley with the board. Awuzie underneath. Reverse and slam.
Jesse Awuzie.
Yeah, most players are just going under and putting that thing up off the backboard, but not Jesse. He's into double figures as well. 10 points, 3 rebounds today for Jesse.
Inside of 10 to play. Buffs up 90-31. Here's a step back. Won't quite go. It rattled around and wouldn't fall. Blankley for three. Knocks it down.
That's his first shot that he's made today, Kent, that hasn't been a acrobatic dunk. So
inside-outside game for Hayden.
A strong performance, 9 points for Hayden to go with 5 rebounds and 2 assists.
Here's Mackey for 2. Won't go. Blankley with the rebound ahead to Shelley. Austin takes it in and misses the layup. And he feels it.
And Tom Brown with a look, his eyebrows kind of raised, and the fellas maybe give him a hard time. I think he wanted to dunk that one. The ball slipped. Got to hold on to that ball. So everybody thinks, you got to have the hops. You got to hang on to that basketball going up.
Carlisle outside in the WT logo. To Shelley on the wing. Austin drives, spins, forces it up, and draws the foul.
Champion's foul. Rashad Wilson, that's his third.
Rashad Wilson with his second. Team foul number 3 of the half against Champions. Shelley at the line. He is 5 of 5 to this point today.
Yeah.
10 of 10 for the season. Makes the first. So when this game ends, Lucas, do you go back to work?
Yes, absolutely.
You're not airmailing it for the day.
Oh no. Still things to be done. You'll be shopping, and I'll be doing other things. Austin Shelley from Melbourne, Australia, and he is a player that has a 3 put up and missed there for Champions College. Every time we see him, it's like we see a little bit something different added to his game.
He's got a pretty big repertoire. How about a long 3? Yeah. Oh, wow. Buffs on a 14-0 run over the last 3 minutes.
And pretty cool for Tom Brown and his program to have now 2 players coming. You think about, how do you get to Canyon, Texas, all the way from Australia? Well, when you are going to Final Fours and national championships.
Austin does it again.
Players want to come play for you no matter where they're from.
(101-31). Buffs by 70. I'm usually trying to figure out these point spreads in terms of 10s or 24 maybe, but 70. Blankley again.
Everybody getting in on the 3-point action.
Fresh 5 off the bench, heading to the scorer's table.
Goodness, a 22-3 run here for the Buffaloes.
Here's Haggerty in the corner to Whitaker.
Good shot.
He'll put up a 2-pointer. Knocks it down.
We haven't seen WT this season make this many threes. There's a nice layup. The last few seasons, that was Carlisle there. The last few seasons, we were used to that. I mean, they would average 14 threes a game.
Blankley with the block. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Buffs currently on a 28-2 run, extending over the last 7 minutes. Nielsen misfires on the second. Rebound to Haggerty. 3 from the wing, knocked down. That was Devias Whitaker.
That stopped WT's 8-0 run that they were on over the last 2:35.
Underneath, Nielsen with the reverse. 112-36.
So really, Kent, coming into this, kind of what we talked about, what Tom Brown and the staff wanted to accomplish. Feel like they've done that today with just the way the team has played overall.
I do.
Yeah.
You know, if you attack and focus on the exhibition game, continue to learn to play with each other.
Okay.
We look at the team, we look at the 10-1 record, we look at the way they play. We completely forget that they lost 4 or 5 starters from last year's national championship runner-up team.
Yeah, which is incredible.
They lost 6 guys off that roster. 6 of their top 7 scorers are gone. But yet we're seeing a team that right now looks every bit the part of a regional participant and possibly an Elite 8 participant.
Well, and they're ranked number 4 in the country. There's a reason. I think there's been a couple of games where we've seen offensively a lull. But the defense has been so good this season for the Buffaloes.
Now the Buffs will, as we say, head out to Las Vegas, where they will take on MSU Billings on Friday. MSU Billings currently 4-6 overall.
WT foul. Addison Wallace gets his first for that.
And they played this Saturday. They split a home-and-home with Rocky Mountain College to go 4-6, but then they'll play a Lindenwood team on Saturday who is 5-3. So good competition out there. Addison Wallace takes it in, can't get it to go. Put back no good, gets the rebound, misfires, and finally gets it to go.
Get those rebound stats up there, Addison. Good effort. That was Wallace's first points today, and talking about rebounds, he has 9.
Approaching the 2-minute mark, and the crowd senses the Buffs may have this one in the bag.
Love the spirit.
A lot of fun. It's a nice hard layup by Keldrick Thomas. And we've got
T-shirt time again.
T-shirt time while the game goes on. Shelley shot blocked. Wallace with the rebound. Carlisle for 3. Matches the T-shirts going into the stands. Three at the other end, misfire by Whitaker.
You gotta yell if you want a T-shirt.
I think Brad Stark, as he's having a lot of fun with
If
this.
this was the actual classroom, I would say you've lost control, but at the basketball arena, it's all good. Here's a 3 left wing, no good by Jonas Carlisle. Wallace with the rebound, his turnaround no. Shelley beats Nielsen. Ball stripped. I'll let you tell the kids we're out of T-shirts. 1 minute to play. Buffs up 119-40. Mackey gives to Whitaker, drives the lane, gets around Nielsen, can't get his shot to fall. They get the rebound, kick it out to Thomas for 3. He puts up an air ball. Buffs basketball with 45 to play, 25 on the shot clock. Nielsen sees an open road, takes it to the rack.
Parker Nielsen.
15 for Parker. 30 seconds to play. Buffs up 120-40. Shot clock is off. Tom Brown says that's enough, guys. Trayvon Fuller crosses the timeline, and he'll pass off to Shelley, who should be content to dribble it out.
We need all of these kids back here when we host the regional tournament, right, Kent? We hope. They've been great sports today.
Hopefully they go home and say, I like to go to a game.
Right.